The 8:30 phone people?
Yeah, there was two of them were on a telephone and in the 8:30 docket.
Okay,
So
let me just give Mr. Uddy back.
Yes, sir. Good
Um,
morning.
Do you have to talk to a prosecutor?
Yes, her name is surname.
Mika Horn?
Yes, ma'am. Sure, sir. Well, how you doing?
I'm looking for your client on the docket. I don't see him.
Ed Douglas. Let's see. Let me see. Because he's we got put on this last court date. Tamika Horn, Edward Douglas, Judge Raeigen.
Okay. All right.
It's 3 cases. 747-386, ticket D133883991, SP1338841OT.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 1 where you're gonna talk to Tamika in private.
Okay, outstanding. How you been doing?
I've been doing fine, and yourself?
Great, great, great.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 1.
All right,
Darnell, room number 8 was one of those phones.
Okay. 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While court's in session, there's no reading. There's no talking around your house, listening to videos or audio, to people driving, smoking, or eating. When your name is called, please unmute your device and give your full and undivided attention to the court. Good morning, Your Honor. You are on mute, Judge.
This is the people versus Courtney Davis, ticket number X3854132, count 1, speed, freeway 21 to 25 over, count 2, no operator's license / multiple cops. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Your Honor,
Courtney Davis.
Pauline Stroke on behalf of Courtney Davis. I was only aware of is there,
No, it's in default. I'm sorry. It's only just the no operator's license.
Miss Davis is gonna admit the no license and plead to fail to display, but I'm
Okay.
wondering if the city would dismiss that based upon her getting the conviction on the 25 over. Or if the court would waive fines and costs regarding that.
Well, the court will consider. Here's Ms. Horn.
I can't find my phone, Judge, so if you tried to reach me,
No,
I've been looking for it.
I didn't. She had a 20.
Miss Davis, you have to stop walking around.
Okay.
I mean,
That's okay.
all right, yeah, the court will be inclined to waive the fine.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ready to proceed.
All right, Ms. Davis, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Have you had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Soroki in private about your case and your rights?
Mr. Who?
Ms. Soroki, the attorney, have you spoken to her about your case and your rights?
Yes, I have.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, correct.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of February 25th, 2021 at 5:30 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near I-96 in Livernois in the city of Detroit?
Yes, as I can recall, yeah.
Were you driving a 2010 Nissan vehicle?
Yes,
And did you not have an operator's license or slash multiple operator's license on your person?
no, I didn't.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Oki?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the factual basis will amend the count to fail to display. We'll proceed to sentencing. Mr. Roki, again, you asked that because she had a speeding ticket that went into default, you're asking the court to waive the fine.
Your Honor, yes, not just that it's the speeding tickets because of the penalties related to that particular speeding ticket. I am asking the court to consider waiving fines and costs in this matter.
Okay, the court will waive fines and costs, and you are all set, Ms. Davis.
Thank you.
And Judge, could you do Everett Robinson next? Because he's at work and he was here first. This
Yes,
morning.
I was pulling his file. All right.
I can leave.
Yes. This is the People versus Everett Robinson, ticket number SP 934826, count 2, drive with altered or fictitious registration. And then there's also ticket number U41344117, disorderly conduct. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Edward Robinson. Is the disorderly conduct unadjudicated? Because it's not on the docket.
Oh, yes, strike that then. Sorry about that.
Your Honor, regarding the fictitious registration, my client provided a registration. It's dated 2/17/2023. Based on that, I'm asking the court to dismiss this matter.
You stipulate to probable cause.
So stipulated.
So this matter is dismissed without prejudice as to Mr. Robinson having valid documentation.
Thank you.
You're all set, sir. Good luck.
Thank you. I just leave out.
Yes.
All right, thanks.
Versus Charles Douglas. Ticket number P 1093611. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license on a person. And then he also has a ticket number P 1003438. Count 1, drive while license not valid or improper license. Good morning, please say your names for the record. I know it's
Yeah.
it's not docket.
Pauline Soroki on behalf of Charles Douglas.
Say your name, Mr. Douglas.
You got to unmute, sir. You're on mute. The red button.
Charles Douglas.
Your Honor, Mr. Douglas is going to enter a plea.
To the fail to display.
Yes.
And then he has a drive-by license, not valid or proper, that will be dismissed.
Thank you. He's ready.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Douglas. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Have you had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Roki in private about your case and your rights?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of June 27, 2020 at 1:32 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Norfolk and Avenue in Indiana in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2016 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes,
Did you fail to display a valid operator's license that was not on your person?
yes,
You're satisfied, Mr. Roki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
You stipulate the proper cause as to the other misdemeanor to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
It's dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. Mr. Douglas has a $200 fine. Can you have that fine paid by January 5th?
I get paid next Friday. What is the 5th?
January 5th, it's after Christmas.
Is what? Oh,
January,
January 5th. Yes, yes, yes. I can pay it. I'll pay it before, it'll be paid before then.
okay. Did you have any questions, sir?
No,
You are all set, sir. Good luck to you.
thank you.
You're welcome. This is the People versus Terry Dunbar. Ticket number P1247716. Count 1, City Park closed, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Good morning. Can you say your names for the record?
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Terry Dunbar.
Say your name, Mr. Dunbar. Is he not in here?
Maybe he didn't,
I thought
maybe
was
he didn't
here.
make it out.
All right, this is People versus Terry Dodds. Ticket number P1306706. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Terry Dodds.
Mr. Dodds, unmute yourself. Look on the bottom left-hand corner. There should be a microphone. Say your name.
Yeah,
Say your name again, sir.
I'm Terry Dodds.
Your Honor, people have made a recommendation to an amended account to improper plates. My client's waiving his rights.
Dodds? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Roki in private about your case and your rights.
yes,
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
no,
You're pleading of your own free will.
yes,
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
yes,
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
yes,
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
yes,
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of January 30th, 2022 at 10:23 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Evergreen and Dover Street in the city of Detroit?
yes,
Were you driving a 2009 Dodge vehicle?
yes.
Did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
No,
You're satisfied, Mr. Roki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court's also satisfied the factual basis. Will amend the count to improper place. You stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining count to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
This dismisses our prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Mr. Dobbs. Can you have that fine paid by January 5th?
I can have it paid before January 5th.
Okay. Did you have any questions, sir?
Yes, I got a question. Like, if I go pay it next week, will my license still be suspended?
Say that one more time.
If I go pay the ticket next week, will my license will still be suspended?
I mean, that's up to the Secretary of State, so.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I mean, I really honestly didn't know that. I thought it was like,
I mean, do you have a bunch of tickets? I don't.
that's the only tickets I get. That's what I'm asking.
I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, you should
Okay.
be able to get it done.
All right, that's all I was asking. I was just asking.
And have a good day, sir. Thank you.
You too.
All right, we can do Mr. Eugene Davis, but Ms. Soroki, he does have a U ticket with a it's a parental duties U ticket.
What's the date on it?
Say that again.
What's the date?
June 27, 2019.
Well, we'll probably set that for trial.
Okay. So do you still want to deal with the other ticket?
We can ask him. I can't, it's up to Mr. Davis.
Mr. Davis, so you have a U ticket, it's a parental duties U ticket, or, from 2019?
Unmute Mr. Davis. You have that red button next to your name on the bottom of your screen. On the bottom left, there should be a red microphone.
Okay.
So the judge is saying you have an additional ticket for some kind of neglect regarding a minor. Do you want to set that matter for trial?
Yeah.
And then regarding, did you still want to take care of these traffic tickets today, or do you want to do all of them on the same trial date?
No, I'll do the traffic tickets today.
We're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
All right, this is People versus Eugene Davis, ticket number P130760, count 1 improper plates, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, ticket number U51005719, parental duties ticket. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Eugene Davis.
Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Eugene Davis, Your Honor, regarding the parental neglect ticket, we're going to ask that be set for a trial date. Regarding the other matters, my client's going to enter a plea to the improper plates.
All right, okay, so raise your right hand, Mr. Davis. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hand down. We'll start with the U ticket. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No, ma'am.
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
Yes, ma'am.
So the court's going to continue. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 1 second to find out the date. The court's gonna continue your not guilty plea. We're gonna set up for a bench trial date. 1 second. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Oh, that's. January 18th at 9 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then, you've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Roki in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to January 29th, 2022 at 3:29 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near 8 Mile Shiawassee Drive in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2001 Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you not have insurance on that? I'm sorry. did you have improper plates on that vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Mr. Roki?
Satisfied.
Stipulate the proper cause as to the count two to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
All right, dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's gonna be a $200 fine. Can you have that fine paid by January 5th, Mr. Davis?
You said, well, I couldn't hear you.
Can you have the fine paid by January 5th?
How much is it?
$200.
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Oh, thank you. You have a good one, Mr. Davis.
You too. Thank you, Judge.
All right. This is the people versus William Robinson. So.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm just, so he has a couple of tickets as well. Let me just make sure I have everything. I'm sorry. Okay, so he has one other ticket and 2 state tickets. In addition to the 2 tickets that are on the docket. One is from 2017, illegible or defaced license. So you want to see if he has a valid license, Mr. Roki?
No, Your Honor, we were going to request a bench trial
Okay.
date. So I'm going to ask all matters be set.
Okay, all right. So I'll just call them off. All right, this is people versus William Robinson, ticket number P 865539. Count 1, illegible or defaced license, ticket number P 1296104. Count 1, drive-on license suspended, ticket number P 1296102. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor, and then ticket number X 367569. Count 1, new operator's license / multiple ops, no ops. Count 2, motor vehicle operation without security. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of the defendant.
State your name, Mr. Robinson.
William Robinson.
Your Honor, Mr. Robinson's entering a plea not guilty to all matters, requesting a bench trial date.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Robinson. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
Yes.
So the court is going to continue your not guilty plea, set it for a bench trial for January, set all these matters for bench trial, January 18th at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're all set, sir.
Thanks.
Same Zoom number.
Okay.
Mr. Riggins, David Riggins, could you get back into the camera?
Yes.
It's not to the left.
David Raeigen, ticket number P118969, count one, no insurance misdemeanor, count two, driving register or untitled vehicle. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Colleen Soroki, on behalf of David Riggins.
Say your name, Mr. Riggins.
David Riggins.
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Riggins is entering a plea not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Riggins. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Put your hand down. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
Yes, Your Honor.
So the court's going to continue your not guilty plea, set it for a bench trial date for January 18th at 9 o'clock.
I'm good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Are we ready on Ms. Rogers? Or did she just check in?
Nakia, we're ready on Ms. Rogers.
This is the people versus Nakia Rogers. Ticket number
Yep.
P111741, count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Hi, my name is Nakia Rogers.
Colleen Soroki, on behalf of Nakia Rogers, Your Honor, at this time, she's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plate.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Rogers. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand out. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Roki in private about your case and your right.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will.
I don't understand the question.
You're pleading of your own free will. You're doing this of your own free will. No one's threatening you. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading, you're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
I'm not guilty. I'm confused of the question. I'm sorry.
The question is, are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty of not having insurance on this date and time of the ticket?
No, ma'am.
For trial,
So you want to plead not guilty and come back to a trial date?
No, I don't want to come back to it.
So on the date in question, did you have your insurance?
Oh, no, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
Is that why you're pleading guilty today? Because on that date, you did not have your insurance?
Yes, ma'am. That day I didn't have any insurance.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, on March 31st, 2021 at 3:33 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Milwaukee Street and Brush Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were driving a 2008 Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And on that date and time, you didn't have insurance on that vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Mr. Roki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the factual basis will admit the count to a proper place, will proceed to sentencing. Ms. Rogers, there's going to be a fine. The fine is going to be $200. Can you have that paid by January 5th?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
You're all set, ma'am. Good luck to you.